Well, I mean, I got contacted a couple of times by viewers saying, you know, this Reate made knife, and it is called the Gungnir, Gungnir, okay? And this is Renegade Provisions Company, okay? Here's the card that comes with it. Gungnir, this is 176 of 300. I got the brown micarta because green micarta was sold out with the titanium hardware. And I got the, instead of the wire pocket clip, I got the titanium pocket clip, the milled pocket clip. And you get a choice there. If you look at their site, and I'll give you the link to their site, it's a little hard to find this. You got to search for this on their site. I'll give you the link that'll take you directly to this because he sells, I don't know, maybe 100 different styles of hanks and other kinds of EDC gear. You know what I'm saying? But this is the knife, and then he's got another knife that I'm aware of, and that's about it. But this, $425. You can select the clip and the color, okay? And it's 4 to 5 days for it to get shipped once you pay for it, and then you'll have it within a few days. And they did take, you know, I paid for it on like April 9th, and I got a tracking number April 10th, and USPS didn't have the box in their possession until the 14th. So it was like 4 days before it ever made it to the post office. So yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd have it in my hand a little quicker than that, but they tell you could be 4 to 5 days before they ship it. Here's the back spacer. It's titanium pocket clip. It's a big knife. It's a hollow grind, and like I said, it's made by Reate, and it's $425. And that's why I didn't get it at first when I became aware of this knife. I looked at it. I couldn't decide if it was a design that I was that crazy about. This is, I don't know if this really turns me on, okay? It's kind of ugly attractive, you know what I mean? And then it's kind of just ugly. And then, but the overall design flow is nice. It's a big knife, and I heard good things about it, so I thought, okay, I think it's worth checking out. But, I mean, it's just steep as far as the price goes, and probably this will be one I'll move on. It's just not, you know, there's those knives you go, I'll never sell because they're just way cool and you continue to really like them. This one, I think I can move this one on and not really miss it that much. It's big, it's smooth, it's well done. It's an interesting design, but you know, for the price, I mean, if I got this one for $200, I might hold it, but it's just a lot where I can recoup my money and buy something going down the line. But I just wanted to put it in my hands so I could put it on my channel and then turn it around and lose money on it. Hey, if you can't lose money, what are you doing? So it comes in this box. It comes in this box right here. You get a Renegade sticker. Hey, this sticker's cool, right? Easy peel, okay? So there's that. Nice box. So I'm sure that had to cost something. Anything under here? No, that's kind of glued on. So there's your box. Snap, snap, nothing on the top that says anything. It's a plain box until you get it opened. So green micarta, black micarta, brown micarta. Check it out. Nice liners. Number 176 in there. And nothing is magnetic. Hold on. Something's running through here that's magnetic. Something in here. I don't know. Well, that is. That doesn't really feel magnetic, so I'll try the hardware. I think the hardware is titanium, even these screws. And, you know, the big deal is that it's big. So let's check that out. 4 and 3/8, not 4.5, but not far off a 4.5-inch blade. Okay, run it up here, 4 1/4, whatever you want to say, and close to a 4-inch cutting edge. No, 9 and 3/8, not quite 9.5 overall length at close to, you know, it's 23.7 centimeters. So, I mean, you know, I thought my knife was fairly big, the Tucson Vandal, and so this is 23.5 centimeters, close to the same. This one's just a tiny bit bigger. This one's got a longer blade. Overall length within about 0.3 centimeters. Okay, so not much difference in total length. Nice fit and finish. Of course, Reate does a great job, don't they? And this is nice. This are good ergos right here, and you can jump up here, and that's a big enough choil. You can get in here, and then you can see the jimping way up here, so you can get up here. And, okay, nice. Okay, that feels good. That feels good. Super steel blade. And, oh, by the way, let's see. Yeah, 4mm at 0.15. How fat is it? 0.6 of an inch at 15 millimeters. Okay, now wait. Wait. Oh, we're going to weigh it. Ooh, 7 ounces. So, like my Vandal, 6.3. Okay, so 7 ounces. Yeah, that's all there. 200 grams. Okay. Nice drop. Easy to finger flick. Flipper tab is jimped, and it's fairly muted considering the size of this knife. And that flips right out. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, if that's a 4 on my D10 scale, that's all it is. Most of them run somewhere between 4 to 6, but this one is on the lighter side. Yeah, see, I can fail it real easy. Okay, but makes it easy to flick, doesn't it? This is pretty seamless here. This is nice. I mean, no question they do a great job fit and finish wise. I was just thinking, you know, 4 1/4, that's just, you know, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, you know. You know, I see Reate knives floating around here and there, and you can catch them, you know, lightly used and or like new for in the upper 2s and definitely in the lower 3s. So this is goodly amount of money, and this is not Tashi Baruka or Elijah Isham or Ferrum Forge or, you know, Eric Oakes, Brian Nadeau, Cheryl by Design. So I don't know this designer. Okay, so I'm not familiar with it, with him. So yeah, okay. So, and if you got a name, that's a big difference too. If this was Bob Terzuola or something with a you know, ATCF or ATCK or whatever, you know. So not that either. Laconico, no. So okay, but yeah, I mean, I you know, with the hollow grind, if you like this type of blade shape, and I think I could have done a drop point and been way cool with that. Nothing super fancy going on here. No special kind of milling or things going on. Nothing special like a fuller running in the middle of the backspacer or any kind of ceramic ball here or any dressing up. It's pretty simple, and that may be appealing to you. And a bolster lock type setup. Okay, so yes, good ergos, big knife, heavy, carryable, yeah, and great drop, good fit and finish, centered up, no blade play, no lock rock. There's your lockup, and that's 35 to 40%, so that's solid. And it's easy to disengage this knife. Not a lot of differential in height here from the front to the back, so that's nice. And the fact that they put inlay front and back and made it very symmetrical, that's nice too. So, you know, the nice grind, the plunge is symmetrical, that's good. I mean, it is what it is. And for what it is, it's done well. Okay? Yeah, that's good and seamless. That's nice. Balance point. There it is. There's balance point. And let's check blade to handle length. And that's all she can be. Design flow is good too. All right. Got a nice little lanyard hole right through the backspacer. I think that's fine. So yeah, we're all good. What do you think? Make your comments. I mean, for some of you guys, this is just too big. Some of you guys, this is too expensive. Some of you guys, this is not the blade shape you're looking for. But for what it is, it's pretty well put together and executed. So let's see what we got. Number 8s even in the inlay, and number 8s on the pivot. No entry from the front. And so we're going to take ours from the back, and it just like we hit a patch of thread locker that we're working through here. And yes, I can see it's white stuff. And yes, it is. It's in there, that's for sure. Okay, let's take the pocket clip off. And this one too. And then, okay, those are the same length, okay? And then we've got number 8s on the inlay, which is nice. A lot of people are doing inlay with number 6s or adhesive, and I think this was smart to use screws for the inlay. That way it gives you the option of removing it and doing some anodizing and customizing on this as well. And there's your micarta, okay? And then you can see underneath where they milled a spot for these screws here. Oh, this little pin here to position the scale. Okay, these screws are flat, so, and you know what? Yeah, they're number 6s. Okay, so seeing as how that scale was down there, I figured there's probably some screws underneath the scales. So let's take these, and they are little flat number 6s, but they're easy to take out. I mean, can't knock Reate, can you? I mean, make a hell of a knife. Of course, there's the screw for the hardened steel insert, which we don't need to take that one out. Okay, now that little pin that came through was from that backspacer. Here's hardened steel insert, ceramic detent ball. Of course, here's your Let me get my magnet. Steel washer, okay. So there's the lock bar side, okay. Ceramic bearings, nothing fancy there, just standard run-of-the-mill ceramic bearings that I've seen in a lot of places. And Renegade, okay, on the inside here. There's your back spacer. I think that's what I was feeling here. Yep, this pin is magnetic. And so are these little pass-throughs here, okay? Now, how about these screws? Okay, they're steel as well, okay. So, they are, the internal screws are steel. You know what? These are not. Nope, nothing. Nothing. Okay, so those are titanium screws, the ones that hold in the inlay and the outer body screws, yeah, but not, well, and that's all you have for body screws is the inlay screws. The others are magnetic, so, okay. Here's the pivot. And let me see this. Ooh, don't drop it. I'm trying to see if there's a little kind of, see, it's squared under here, isn't it? Right under the cap, it's squared. So is that what we're doing here? We've got a squared area, and that's why that screw wouldn't turn, even though it looks like we just have a round pivot. We don't, because they put a little square in there, which is nice. Okay. And so here's the back spacer coming off on me. Okay. So drop this in. Turn it up. There it drops down. Okay. Okay. So we good. Right? And we got the washer on here. And we got a bearing. So, okay, and the bearings are fine. It wouldn't have been necessarily important to put multi-row bearings on here, but I kind of like them, and I think it's an extra touch, and especially for the money, but okay. I mean, I don't know that it really makes any particular difference in the way the knife performs as far as a drop goes. I think we could argue about that. So whether that's a big deal or not, you know, yeah. And let me see, what do we got here? Okay. Put this down, and we just slap this on, and, okay, hold on. Yeah. And then we got to put these little body screws in here that are number 6s, that are flat. Okay. And this one here. Okay, so I mean, this is not difficult to disassemble or anything like that. Let me look on the underside of this. Okay, I was seeing this little space here and this here, and then of course these are the pocket clip. Trying to figure out why I understand this one back here for this. I don't understand what this little cutaway was for under here. I don't see a purpose for it. Okay? Oh well. Okay. Number 8s, by the way. Okay. And we've got a pivot screw to put in here. And we'll tuck all that thread locker back in there. Whatever. Come here. Are we good? Okay. Okay, that's enough. And I just scattered my number 8 pocket screws here. Okay, hold on. I want to just back them up enough to make sure I'm going in right. And not a lot of travel there before they lock down. Okay, are we centered? Yes, we are. Okay. What kind of drop? Yeah, pretty much the guillotine-ish drop that I had before. No blade play. It's good. Definitely good. So, I'm open to comments. Renegade. Provisions. Company. Gungnir. Gungnir. Okay. Starting to wipe up here. What do you think? She's a hoss, that's for sure. I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you so much for joining me. I just thought it's a significant enough knife to buy and talk about and put in my hand, and I like the experience of having it, you know. That's important as well. Yes, we do. We love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.